he just is amazing when it comes to making music happen in this part of the world. John Patterson, he's the CEO and president of the Monroe Convention Bureau. I always get that wrong.
It's all right, everybody does.
All right, that's fine. We just know you're John Patterson, and that's all that matters to us.
You got it right.
Hey, that's right. We also have with us, you know what, if you haven't been downtown on Wednesday nights, you are missing some of the best music ever. I'm talking about Foresters on the River, and we're lucky enough today to be joined by Jonathan Forster McQuarrie, who is the general manager. Is that right? It's so nice to have you here. Thank you so much for bringing music back downtown.
It's a great opportunity, I think, for everybody, and we're bringing the community together, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. It's great fun. I've been there several times, and it's really great fun. And John, actually, I think you started that whole music jazz down on the waterfront years ago, didn't you?
Years ago, back when it was Navy Bistro. And we did it one summer there, and then we've been around certainly to other clubs in the area, but we were so glad that the McQuarrie family was open to bringing it back.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're seeing the same familiar faces, and those folks here in Toledo love music, obviously.
Love jazz.
And they're out there every Wednesday night.
Yeah, can't find a parking space. I was really irritated about that the other day. Couldn't find a parking space downtown. We're going to be showing you in the background as I talk to these guys pictures of some great talent that we are lucky enough to have at the River Raisin Jazz Festival. John's going to talk a bit about that. John Patterson, John, is going to talk a little bit about that. But pay attention. You are going to see pictures of Keiko Matsui, Spyro Gyra. It's an amazing
Alexander
concert.
Zonchik,
Yeah,
of course.
Alexander. yeah. So this is what year for you? 14?
13 years.
13.
And you know, we're so tickled to have Spyro back. This is the 40th anniversary of Spyro Gyra as a band. 35th anniversary of their great record, Morning Dance, which everybody knows. If you don't know the name, you'll know it when you hear the song.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, they're one of the great crossover groups. You were as likely to hear them on a jazz radio show as you were adult contemporary, and I doubt if you'd hear them on a country station.
Right, probably not.
Many other genres of radio would play their music, and that's why they're so popular, and we're just thrilled to have them back. 40 years in the music business.
That's amazing. Same place, downtown St. Mary's Park?
St. Mary's Park, downtown Monroe. Lots of parking, lots of great food, lots of friends. They'll all be there.
Is it still free?
It's still free.
Can you believe that?
Thanks to our great sponsors.
I know, it's still free. Amazing. You can take your own coolers.
Take your own coolers,
Take your own food.
You don't need to, because our St. Mary Catholic Central Food Court, which is right across the street from the park, has amazing food. We've been told that we have the best festival food in the business. So you can get chicken dinners and ribs and brats and hamburgers and all kinds of
All kinds of great stuff, huh? What's the first day of the festival? Is it August what?
August 7th, which is the finale of our jazz series. Nelson Rangel will be there, and two other bands. We have 3 restaurants in the downtown that night, starting at 6 o'clock.
Nelson's going to be there when?
Nelson,
okay, you know
August 7th.
You know that stuffed my heart, right?
August 7th, Nelson.
Okay.
And then on Friday nights, our preview party, we're going to have the great jazz group from Columbus, Ohio, Urban Jazz Coalition.
Yeah.
Who was just at Foresters, by the way, and did a great job.
Great show.
And then, of course, Saturday and Sunday with Keiko and Spyro and Mark Antoine and Alex, and he's going to have the great Karen Briggs, violinist.
Oh, yeah, the violinist, yeah.
And Brian Simpson is going to be with Mark Antoine, and Jakeem Joyner is going to be with Keiko, and lots of other great groups. So it's, you know, it's always good.
It's always great. It starts what time? What time of the...
The second stage in the downtown with the Monroe Fine Art Fair starts at noon. The main stage starts at 1.
Fine Arts Fair?
Yeah. We have a fine art fair every year. This is the 10th anniversary of the art fair, by the way.
And people, they're out, the displays are out
out on the
mall.
street in the downtown. It's only 2 blocks away, and we have a little shuttle bus that runs back and forth all day, both days. And so lots to see and do in Monroe.
That sounds really cool. It sounds like a great couple of days. It's always a great couple of days. I've been there several times, and it's always such a great way to spend the weekend. And your place is booming down there. As we said, I couldn't find a parking space.
It's been great. You know, we're really excited. We've really been blessed with John. You know, he's been booking some great bands for us, and you know, like I said, a lot of great feedback. A lot of people are coming out and, you know, supporting it. We're excited.
Why'd you guys decide to do this, Jonathan?
Well, you know, a lot of people were asking for it. You know, like John said before, he started it when it was the Navy Bistro, and a lot of people said, you know, you really should invest in some jazz music down here. And I'm going to be the first to tell you, I don't know that much about jazz. I really don't, but I have had some great times out in there. And it's just been a lot of fun.
Yeah, jazz is something you don't have to know a lot about. You just have to like be there and experience it and feel it. It's terrific.
Look at those great pictures.
Yeah, that actually, thanks for pointing that out. That's actually your patio.
Yeah, yes it is. And as you can see, I mean, we've had a great turnout every week. We've been blessed with some great weather, and the music has been fantastic, and it's been a lot of fun.
And let's face it, that is a magical venue. It's the finest venue, one of the finest venues in Toledo for live entertainment of any kind. That beautiful patio with the river and the most amazing view of the Toledo skyline. And you put world-class music in a venue like that with the wonderful food and service that Foresters offers. How can you go wrong?
How can you go wrong? That's true. So do you guys feel as though you're somehow contributing to the revitalization of downtown by doing this?
Absolutely,
Do ya?
absolutely. You know, like John said, our patio is fantastic, but you know, there's a lot of people that are coming out. You know, a lot of people that, you know, the city is turning around, and I'm really happy to be a part of that. You know, it's a really exciting time right now, with the growth of downtown and the different districts downtown and everything, and you know, just this contributes more to it because it gives people something to do.
You also have something that happens. Did I see an email about something happening? It's Wednesday nights with Hubert or
Oh
H
yes,
or
on Tuesdays.
Tuesday
On Tuesdays.
nights.
Yes,
Okay.
we do Hugh Ross. He's the H Factor.
H Factor. I'm so sorry. The H Factor. I won't mess that up again, right? Don't be mad at me.
Yeah, he comes down and he was doing Wednesdays, and you know, we started this series and we moved him to Tuesdays, and it's actually been going really well as well. I was down there this past Tuesday, and great turnout.
So there's actually jazz at Foresters on the River on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Yes. Yep.
It's pretty
Both
cool.
days.
It's
Both
pretty
days.
cool. Yeah.
And you know, and we're seeing a lot of the same faces again, both nights, and I think it's great. I think it's great.
John, do you book these the talent there far in advance? Like, do you know who you're having?
This coming Wednesday is Dave McMurray.
Okay.
Who, if folks don't
there's
know
a photo
Dave,
of Dave McMurray
there?
flashing on
Do you have a
around up
picture?
there too. Yeah, somewhere in there.
Dave is currently the sax man for Kid Rock.
Oh.
He's played with Kem. Of
So he
course-
must hail from Detroit area.
Oh,
'cause
Detroit
Ken
area,
and
and
Kid
he
Rock
goes
are both up
he
there.
goes way back to the band Was Not Was. I don't know if you
Oh,
remember the Was Brothers.
I remember my dad telling me about that.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Thanks, Donnie. And he's played with Bob James, of course, and you know all the big stars, but has an amazing solo career. So Dave is big, and then we're going to have Alexander Zonchik on the 20th of August. Eric Marienthal's coming down.
Oh, wow.
We're going to have Chris Standring. And we got a little surprise for August 6th. I'm not going to reveal that yet. That's a secret.
Okay, but a great lineup for the rest of the summer. And when's your last show? Do you know?
Well, we're saying September 10th.
Okay.
And you know, before I forget, we kind of have a big announcement to make. You know, we're going to have a jazz festival in Toledo.
You're making this announcement right here on
Right
Bridges.
here on your show.
How lucky
news.
Can you get?
Can we get one of
news
those
on
breaking
Bridges.
news bars?
Yeah, that's right. So,
September 6th, it's going to be the first annual Maumee River Jazz Festival, and it's going to be
Wow.
right there on the docks with that amazing view of the river and this Toledo skyline. And of course, you know, you got all the great restaurants there at the docks, and we're going to have artists come out along the boardwalk, and it's going to be free. And folks are going to be able to come out and spend the day on September 6th with us and enjoy great live jazz. And
how cool
I'll
is
let you
that?
know
Let
who
me
the-
know more.
Yeah,
As we go forward, so we can talk about it.
we haven't had a jazz festival in Toledo in a while.
Long
so,
time.
You know, it's time to bring it back.
Yeah.
And thanks to the McQuarrie family.
Again, oh, you guys are doing that? Yeah.
Yeah, we're
guys.
excited.
Cool.
There's a lot of details we're still working out, but I think it's going to be another wonderful event, you know, for the community.
That's great. I'm so glad to have you both here. John, you want to tell people again when the River Raisin Festival
River Raisin
is?
Jazz Festival is August 7th through 10th. It's always the second weekend in August. And of course, the 7th is the Thursday night with Nelson Rangel. Friday night is our preview party with Urban Jazz Coalition. And then, of course, the Saturday and Sunday is the festival and the art fair, and we've got Keiko Matsui, Spyro Gyra, Mark Antoine, Alexander Zonchik, and many more.
Is the preview party open to the public?
Open to the public. It starts at 6 p.m.
Cool.
Everything's free.
Great. Thank you guys for being with us.
Oh, and I have a
Thank
present
Appreciate
for
it.
you.
You got a present for me?
Yes, and I don't know if we can get a shot of this. You know, my wife is a amateur artist.
Oh,
And
that's
she-
Alexander.
She did this little artwork of Alex, and we made up some T-shirts, and they sell like hotcakes. So we wanted Donnie to have one.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. This gets you nothing, I want you to know, but I really
Well,
appreciate
we love
this.
Donnie. Remember, we always do this thing. We love Donnie. And I wanted to
love
mention,
Don.
the Miss Monroe County pageant is
Oh,
August
that's right, yeah.
16th.
And your
my
daughter's in it,
And my
yeah.
daughter is the hostess at McQuarrie's.
Yes, she
Yeah, I
is
did
the
meet
host with
her.
the
So your
most.
daughter's in. Tell me quickly a little bit more about that pageant.
It's the 53rd annual Miss Monroe County pageant. It's August 16th at the Lazy Boy Center Meyer Theater at the
Yep.
Monroe County Community College. And look at that! Yeah,
There you go.
And there's
There you
still
go.
seats. It's always a sellout. It's a 550-seat auditorium, but great entertainment. These girls are so talented, and this organization does great things. Might be a show topic for you sometime,
Okay,
Miss
good.
Monroe County. But
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Thank you
Thank
for
you guys
having us.
so much
Thank you.
for being here. Hang on just a second, okay?
All right.
All right, we got to go away, but we will be right back.